Hello, if you are out there, and if you are, please let me know if you are hearing me loud and clear. So yeah, welcome to another live stream, and welcome if you are watching this on the catch up. As usual, what I'm going to be doing is just waiting for a few of you guys to come through on the live chat, and yeah, we'll get things underway. But if you are watching this back, love to hear where you are in the world. I'm always interested to hear what part of the world you guys are from. I think it's fascinating, like I said last time, that I get so many viewers from all different parts of the world. I just find it, yeah, really interesting. Now, we have got a few things to do tonight, a couple of games we're going to try out, a few bits of tech I want to show you guys as well. And of course, we're going to have a beer at the same time. Now, I'm just going to grab my iPad as we always do, and just make sure that you guys are all hearing me loud and clear before we get things properly up and running. Let me just sign into my account. So, where are we? Right, I've got it all up and running now. Again, a bit strong the lighting again. I think we'll have to turn that off again in a bit, because it was last time, wasn't it? Looked like Casper the Ghost last time. So, hi from Birmingham. We often go to Birmingham, don't we? Got family up there, so yeah. Well in the know when it comes to Brum. If you heard of Erdington, that's where some of my family come from. Hello from London. Greetings from Germany. Again, that's something somewhere we've talked about recently, funny enough, Germany, about visiting some of the theme parks over there. So yeah, really into our theme parks. Hi from Brazil, Scotland. Yeah, any questions you guys have got, yeah, come through with them. I can't say I can definitely answer those questions, but I'll do my very best. Please keep it clean as well. Liverpool, Croatia, Cameroon, Mexico, all over the place. Nice, I live close by to Erdington. Small Heath, yeah, I know, yeah. Small world, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know if you know the like the park they got down there. Is Erdington, isn't it? That's sort of where that park is that we go to, with a big lake and all that, by where Spaghetti Junction and this, yeah, know the area well. So right, tonight. Now, if you were tuned in last week, you'd know that I had to resort to a lady drink, but this time we've got a Super Bock on the go. Now, this is a favourite of mine when we go to Portugal, isn't it? It's something that I always drink over there. So, yeah, I've got a bit of a better drink tonight. So, I tell you what, let's get this on the go. And I'll let you know exactly what we're going to be doing this evening, if I can get this bottle opener on there. There we go. He says. Very nice. So yeah, what we're going to be doing is trying out the new Call of Duty Vanguard. Now, we did upload a video this morning, up through the early hours of the morning, weren't we, doing that video? And I didn't get to bed till 8 o'clock this morning because of me doing that video. But yeah, Call of Duty Vanguard, if you don't know, there's a like a demo sort of game for it. What's it called? Something Hill? What's it called? As far up. Champion Hill. There we go. So yeah, we're going to have a good go on this. And if you want to see it in higher quality, like I said, we've done a proper video testing this out in 120 frames per second. Looks absolutely mint. It does. It's so smooth, isn't it, mate? And as well as having a go on this, which I'll tell you what, I might as well do now I've fired it up. We're also going to be testing out the new Aliens Fireteam Elite. Again, I've done a dedicated video on that. And only a cheap game, 30 quid. We mentioned it last time in the live stream where I revealed that game to you guys. But it's all right, it's not too bad. But what I'm going to do, first I'm going to let my son take over whilst I chat to some of you guys. So what we'll do, we just move this around a second so you can get a proper view. We'll knock the lights out and Go on then, buddy. I'll let you take over for a sec. So I'll sit around the back of the camera for a little bit. You have to excuse the quality because these live streams aren't the best. What are we getting tonight? Is it 720p we getting tonight?
Not too sure.
Again, please let me know if there's anything that I can do to improve what you're viewing. Yeah, I'll turn that down a little bit. You know, lights on, lights off, move the camera around, all that sort of thing. I'm here to help. So now I'm around the back, I can actually see what you guys are talking about. Again, with this, let's just check what frames per second we've got going on this. So yeah, 120. Now, obviously, you're not going to see that in this live stream, but in person, trust me, it looks really great. And if you are just tuning in, this is a 65-inch LG G1 OLED, and the console that we're using is the PlayStation 5, because unfortunately you can't test this out on the Xbox yet, can you? It's a PlayStation exclusive, and to be honest, that's one of the reasons why I do seem to be drawn to the PlayStations, because like things like this, they seem to get some titles a little bit earlier, you know, these little perks for the PlayStation owners and that. I'm guessing they Sony grease the wheels when it comes to Call of Duty to get those sort of exclusives for their customers, which no doubt brings in more sales for them. So, so let's have a look what you guys have got to say. Let's have a look then. Is this running on PlayStation 5? Yes. 65-inch. Yes. Okay. So what's that? Ubisoft Avatar Frontiers of Pandora looks sick. And the trailer on the OLED TV is unbelievable. I have to check that out. So if you want to fire up a game then, mate, and we get this underway, and I'll tell you what, because I'm hands-free, I'm going to have another swig of my beer. Oh, that's lovely, that. So what have you guys been up to so far today? Anything interesting? Myself, not done a lot, had a bit of a workout earlier. Answered some more questions from people who have been watching my videos. Let's move that camera around a bit. So yeah, not done a great deal as of yet today. But hopefully we're going out soon, ain't we? I don't mean today, in a few days' time, going away, and hopefully get a bit of sun before the winter is here.
Your team has a whole bunch of lives.
How was me workout? Absolutely knackering. I was doing my chest and my shoulders, and yeah, just killed it. Literally, I was a bit late getting to doing this live stream because of the working out. I jumped in the shower afterwards, all hot and sweaty, but I had to have a shower. I couldn't come on live until I sort of freshened myself up a bit. Do I like the 2024K Sony Bravia? To be honest, I've only ever tested one Sony. It was okay. It wasn't one of their top of the range ones, which is, you know, understandable to why I wasn't massively impressed with it. But hopefully I'll get to try out one of their OLEDs. I have requested it. Whether I will be sent it or not is another thing, but I've heard great things about the Sony OLED brightness on it. Not so great when it comes to the gaming though, which is a bit weird because you'd think Sony would bring out something that's all singing, all dancing to complement their PlayStation. But yeah, for everything else, it sounds amazing. I can't wait to try one out if, like I said, I get one sent over. My favourite TV so far, that's from Pablo. To be honest, to date, if it had to be one TV out of the lot, I'd say the best all-rounder was the C9, the LG C9. I'd say was my favourite to date. Good price, lots of great features, amazing picture quality, good brightness on it, and seems to be sort of the 10 range afterwards seemed to be a little bit of a step backwards in some respects. So yeah, I'd say to date it was the LG C9, which funny enough is a TV that I never actually got to own myself. LG or Samsung, personally, I prefer LG WebOS. I'm not keen on Tizen OS. Yeah, same here, to be honest. I'm not keen on Samsung's offering when it comes to the operating system. LG's, I just think it's just easier to navigate. Not as keen on their latest version, if I'm being totally honest. I prefer the last version. I think that was a lot better. I think this version is a bit of a step backwards, but still better than what they offer on the Samsungs. Can't wait for the game to come out. Yeah, I'll be ordering this, and November it comes out. So is it November 5th or something like that?
Don't know.
Or am I getting just confused with fireworks tonight? But anyway, yeah, November release. Yeah, I'll be putting a pre-order for that for myself. Hopefully I'll get to play it early as well, because if you pre-order it, that's one of the perks. Now, my day was simple.
You've got 10 seconds.
We're on 100% better than the both C1 and G1 next gen chips. Oh, messages are disappearing here. Yeah, you can add me if you want on PlayStation. So my user is Evo6Paul. I know last time a few people said it was saying it was private. What is going on with the camera? It is drifting there. But I've now rectified that, so hopefully you should be able to add me, not a problem. Hi Paul, how are you? Doing very well, thanks Paul.
Careful there, you've got under 10 lives left.
Don't pay OLED prices for old tech backlit LED scam, son. Yeah, it is a little bit of old technology, and yeah, sometimes I do wonder how Samsung can price their TVs at the prices that they do. I think they do themselves a favour if they sort of went in at a lower price. I think they'd shift a lot more, and could compete then with OLEDs better. But when you can get an OLED for the same price, or quite often cheaper, in my eyes, it's quite often a no-brainer. Don't get me wrong, their top of the range models are very, very good. But again, you do pay the premium for that.
Well, here's your chance to resupply.
Call of Duty Vanguard alpha graphics are great, 120 FPS, fantastic. But the gameplay is a bit slower than COD War. Didn't enjoy the alpha, went to play normal. Yeah, it's not the best, but like I said, this is a bit of a teaser. It's better than nothing. I'd rather have this to whet my appetite and play with than nothing at all. So yeah, I'm grateful for what we can get at the moment. But yeah, it is nice that it's in 120 FPS. And as I said in my main video, it does look really sweet. Like I said, please go check it out. I uploaded it this morning, and I shot it in 4K 60 frames per second, and it does look absolutely sweet as a nut. And obviously it's even better in person because you can see it in 120 frames per second. What do I think of the 48-inch C10? Just picked one up for the PC, as I already have a B9 65-inch for the main TV. That's from Lance. Yeah, great TV. And I've not personally tested out the 48-inch version, but I can imagine being that small, good, compact pixel density, that's going to look absolutely mint. So yeah, I've only heard positive things about it, and I recommend the C10 to anyone. If you can get your hands on one still, and you are looking to get an OLED, I say to go for the C10. It's good value for money from what I've seen at the moment. Some of the deals out there. I know you guys should probably know by now that I do a lot of my work in conjunction with box.co.uk, so maybe go and check them guys out. Recently, they've had some really good deals on the latest models, undercutting everyone that I can see online. I'm not just saying that because they sent me TVs. It's always worth going and check them out because they are pretty competitive, to be fair. Not always, but they do price match them. But last time they were doing the B1, I think it was about 180 quid cheaper than everyone else. So yeah, go check them out if you're looking to buy a new TV. Let's have a look what else we got. I need to just grab another swig of my beer quickly.
One life left to live. Make it count.
Okie dokie, back to it then.
You've got 10 seconds.
Any plans to review LG QLED 99 8K models? Again, I've requested to test out pretty much everything this year. So, like I said, it's really out of my hands. It's just what I get sent. I've asked for, you know, the Sony OLEDs, all the top of the range Samsungs as well. Even, you know, cheaper models I've asked for this year because, you know, it's not always about the big expensive TVs. Not everyone's got deep pockets, as I've said before. So I've requested to test out some cheaper stuff as well. What I get sent, I never know. I just normally get an email saying, hey, you know, we want to send you over a couple of TVs. You up for it? And, you know, normally I'm saying yes. Hopefully, because we're going to be coming out of the summer season, be heading towards that Black Friday period on the run up to Christmas, I'm hoping that I will start to be sent more TVs. So yeah, fingers crossed you should see a wider variety of TVs coming to the channel. But talking about TVs coming to the channel, starting from, I think I will start from this week. All the videos have already been done, but I'll also be doing videos on the LG B1 OLED as well. So unboxing, best things about, worst things about gaming on the Xbox, the PlayStation 5. So yeah, keep an eye out for those videos coming very soon. Let's have a look what else you guys have got to say. Is a nanocell OLED or QLED the best? Well, at the end of the day, to be honest, it's all personal preference and really what sort of environment you're going to be using in. If you're going to have, like, be putting it into, say, a living room that's mega bright and you watch a lot of TV in the daytime, I would say you're really going to look at a QLED because you can go to extreme brightnesses. So let's just move this around over here just a bit, give you a bit of a different angle there. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to take over the controller in a little bit, but I'll let me son carry on for a second. So yeah, extreme brightness conditions, yeah, look at a QLED. But if you've got like moderate brightness in a room and, or if you watch maybe at night as well where it's darker, definitely an OLED, I would say, all day long. I mean, our lounge is south facing. I've done videos on it before, daytime brightness and reflection tests. And in our personal setup, we don't really have a problem with OLEDs at all. I mean, we use it all day long, don't we? You know, no one ever complains that it's not really bright enough or anything like that. And don't get me wrong, that have direct sunlight streaming onto the TV straight on or anything like that. But like I say, it is a south-facing room. And yeah, we don't seem to have an issue. And most people that I've ever sort of spoke to in the comments that, they don't find it an issue either. It's only when it's extreme brightness that you may want to really look at the QLEDs. Yes, the C9 looks great. That's from Pablo there. When we show us some Sea of Thieves Dolby Vision gaming on the Xbox Series X. That's a good one, actually. We should maybe try that out. I tell you what, I've not really got it set up tonight for the Xbox, but I tell you what, to keep it fair, maybe the next live stream, I'll get some games pre-installed on the Xbox and we'll give that a go, because I tell you what, I do like that game. It's quite nice, that, isn't it? Visually, Sea of Thieves, mate. Yeah, I think that looks nice. But anyway, thing is with the Xbox, it seems to be every time I fire that frigging thing up, there's updates, isn't there? Yep. Every time we go to do a video with it, it's almost like a running joke now. It's just update after update. So sort of, if I fired it up now, I'd say, all right, we go try that now. Guaranteed there'll be updates. So it's not even worth me attempting that, or I have to plan ahead for that. I think this year's LG G1 is fantastic. Yes, it is a great TV. And as I said in my gaming video that I'd done this morning, it's got to be one of the best, if not the best gaming TV for 2021. I've not tested them all, but it's got to be up there for sure. The campaign will be decent multiplayer, can't compare to Warzone. 2 detailed and good. Paul, did you just drop your guts again? No, I haven't. But I tell you what, the missus did last week. There she's laughing now. She was there laughing at the end of the live stream last week. And I thought it was something, said something in the funny in the comment section. No, she'd only dropped her guts and she thought it'd come across on camera. So I showed her up there now. Right, so let's scroll down then, because I've got loads of things coming through here. So yeah, welcome to the channel. If you are just tuning in, let me just move this back a little bit, and I'll just pop the light on. Get in front of the camera for a second. So yeah, if you are just joining me, we are now playing Call of Duty Vanguard on the 65-inch LG G1 OLED, and we're also going to try out Aliens Fireteam Elite, which you may remember from last week if you tuned in. And this week's drink of choice is a nice big bottle of Superbock.
You've got 10 seconds.
Right then, so let's have another look, see what you guys are chatting about. I still have a Sega Genesis. Do you know what? I love some of the old consoles. I was only saying a couple of weeks back about looking at a Sega Master System, wasn't it? Absolutely love the old stuff. And funny enough, we've got a couple of, yeah, do you want to go in the middle room? Just quickly grab them and I'll show the old, like the retro consoles that we've got in there. I'll show you what we've got. And I'll tell you what, I only thought about this today. It's weird that you've brought up about an older console, because I might actually do a video, a live stream for a bit of fun with what I'm going to show you now. I think I've done a video before in the past, but you know, just as a bit of a laugh. So I just wait for me missus to go and grab those a second. How did you get your PS5? Please need to know. Right, let's move around the front of the camera there. Sorry, am I getting in your way there, mate? So, well, no special formula really, apart from getting in there really, really early. So when everyone else was off sunning themselves and having days out and this, that and the other, I was sat in knowing that the pre-orders, thank you very much, I'll tell you what, I'll just pop those down there, we're soon going to be sort of hitting shops for the PlayStation. So months before the release, I would sit there every night, come midnight, just button bashing, refreshing, going through all the sites that I could think of that would possibly start doing pre-orders for the PlayStation. And one night, just after midnight, they went live on one of the sites and they had loads of them. I could have literally filled my boots. I could have had hundreds of them if I wanted to, which I didn't. I got exactly what I wanted. And that was that. Paid for it. And the rest is history. But it was literally months in advance. So all I would say is next time the next console comes out, so the PlayStation 6, just get in really, really early. Think ahead of everyone else. You know, people seem to only think about it, you know, like a month beforehand and all that. You've got to be really on the ball. You've got to put in the effort. And at the end of the day, I did put in a lot of time. So, you know, it paid off at the end of the day. I was rewarded with exactly what I wanted. But, you know, it was just purely putting in that time and effort. So what we have is, you know, if you guys, oh well, you guys can see that. So we've got the Super Nintendo there, the Nintendo Classic Mini, and
You've got 10 seconds.
the Sony PlayStation as well. So yeah, I might, for a laugh, do a live stream, have a go with those. Got some, obviously some classic games on there. So how are we doing now, mate? Is it my turn? Shall I have a go now?
Oh, you'll just have to wait.
I'll just have to wait. Oh, right, I'll just have to wait. Right, let's quickly get behind the camera again, reposition this a minute, because I will be taking over in a second. There we go. So just bought my 65-inch G1, couldn't justify the extra £1,000. Is it that much more, is it? That is pretty mad. That is a fair difference in price. So it'd be interesting if I do get sent the Sony to test out, you know, to see if it is worth that extra £1,000. You know, that is a big chunk of change, that is. Old console live stream would be amazing. Yeah, I think we'd do that. It'd be a laugh going on some of the old classic games and all that. Yeah, oh yeah, Mario Kart. Oh, hours of fun, isn't it? We love playing Mario Kart. I tell you what, sometimes it's not about the graphics and the frames per second. It's just about the gameplay, isn't it? Like we talked about last week. About the Nintendo Game Boy. The amount of hours I spent on that playing Tetris. Look how basic Tetris is, but you just can't beat some of the classic stuff. Oh, I've got a bright itchy foot. Ooh, what does that mean? I know itchy palms means you're coming into money, but I don't know what an itchy sole of your foot is. Maybe losing money. Yeah, probably losing it. And on that basis, don't forget as well, we've got the super chat on there. So if you want to come through with a question and make sure it stands out from the crowd, then you can hit me up on the super chat. And any money that is made will go back into the channel. At the moment, we are currently saving up for some better lighting for the winter months. So yeah, you can do that. Or we've got the new Buy Me a Coffee page as well, if you guys not seen that. So if you enjoy the content and maybe I've helped you out in the past, then you can simply buy me a coffee. And yeah, I'll leave a link for that in the description once I finish this live stream. So what I'm going to do now is knock the lights off and give this a go myself. Now, I've not even played this at all. I was hoping to get a game in last night after, or should I say the early hours of this morning, but I was too busy editing and uploading the game, or should I say video of the game. Right, let's skip that.
Someone's asked you,
Yeah.
do you have a retro console like a PS2 or a LG Xbox that can connect to the LG OLED?
Unfortunately, I haven't got any of the proper original ones, but it would be good to get my hands on some. So am I just waiting for this to start now, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully we should be into a game in a minute. Again, if you've just joined, welcome to the live stream. You have to excuse the quality of these live streams. It's nothing like it is when I record a video. And if you'd like to see some proper gameplay of Call of Duty Vanguard on this 65-inch LG G1 OLED, where I test it out in 120 FPS, then go and check out my latest video. It looks absolutely sweet as a nut. Worth upgrading from the C9 yet? To my eyes, it still impresses me. The C9 is great, and like I said not long ago, probably the best TV out of all the ones to date that I've ever tested, I'd say. I just think it's a great all-round TV. Right then. What's going to happen here then?
Welcome to Champion Hill, friends.
So let's put this into game mode a minute. Let's get that game optimizer up there. As you can see, 120 FPS just there.
Eliminate your opponents to get more cash.
But obviously you're not going to get the full experience of that on this live stream, unfortunately. Is it worth, do you just keep this one gun?
Well, combine you got.
Should we keep this one? Is it any good?
Well, guns on this part's actually good, isn't it?
Yeah.
This one here, this one, the guns.
So let me know if any of you guys have actually tried this out. Again, if you are just joining the live stream, this is free to play on the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 at the moment. If you're in the UK, it's available until, I think it's 6 p.m. Sunday. So you've not got long left if you do want to try it out.
Welcome to Champion Hill. End all other teams for the win.
Right, I've got to move around the side here because there's a whopping great tripod in the way. I knew I was gonna get wiped out.
Back for more, eh? Good.
So any question you guys got, then feel free to come on through and ask away.
You've got 10 seconds. That's it. Take their life. Team Baker has been banned.
No, I wasn't too bad. Could have done better though, I think.
New match, new team, new opportunities.
Right, what was that? What's the resolution when running in 120 FPS? Ray tracing disabled like on COD. Yeah, it's the same sort of setup. I mean, it says it's 4K, but I think it's actually downscaled. What that resolution is, I've not got a clue. I mean, if I just quickly button bash on here, as you can see up there, it's saying what it is there. How true that is, I do not know. Oh, I'm too busy now talking to you guys and using the remote to see what I'm actually doing in the game. Right.
You've got 10 seconds.
Blimey, what am I, just bloody target practice for everyone here? What am I doing? So yeah, as it stands at the moment, it doesn't seem to be that you can get proper full-on 4K with 120 FPS. Yeah, it seems to downscale it sort of thing, or you've got the choice of having ray tracing on, lower frame rate.
Someone's asked about game tag again.
So yeah, if you want to add me, I'm Evo6 Paul on the PlayStation. And that 6 is in the number 6, not SIX. Right, so we've got a view here. I didn't realise that over the different areas there. And on camera, the frame rate is looking absolutely terrible. But trust me, in person, it looks very nice indeed. How do you get that menu up on the C9, mate? I don't know if you can on the C9. But what it is, the green button on the remote, what you do is just keep pushing it like that multiple times, and then it will pop up. And each time that you get it to pop up, it actually moves to a different position. It works this way around the four corners of the screen. So yeah, if you can do it, just keep pressing the green button until it pops up.
Chance to resupply.
Hopefully see you online soon. Yeah, and you, mate. If you do go to Germany theme parks, we vlog it. Yeah, definitely. As I said about last week, I think it was last week or the week before, we are going to some theme parks in the UK for like the Halloween season. Alton Towers Scarefest, going to Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and we've just got fast track tickets for Blackpool because we had already got them for Alton Towers. We got like the ultimate ones where it's basically unlimited fast tracks all day long. So I should be able to get some great footage for you guys. Late night riding. Obviously I won't be able to do anything on the rides, but at least I can show you what the rides are like from being off them and in the queue lines and stuff. What's that?
Unfortunately, that's a bit too far from us.
Yeah, we have looked about that. I'm just running around here, just doing nothing. Yeah, just getting shot at. I'm too busy trying to sort of concentrate on what everyone's saying, to be honest. I think it's best if Josh takes over because it's more interesting when he plays because he actually gets to kill people.
You smashed Team George. At ease, smoke them if you got them. You showed them all right. That's it. Take their lives.
Series X runs at 1440p at 120 FPS, so I assume it's the same. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I know a lot of people basically complained about when the PlayStation Xbox come out, you know, the advertising is 4K, 120 FPS and all that. But yeah, because they downscale it a bit.
Wrecked. 4 teams remaining. It's getting spicy.
Great stream, and I like your videos. Thank you very much. That's from Ninja. I tell you what, in a bit we'll change it up and we'll try that Aliens. That's a really good game, I think, for the black levels on an OLED. It's the TV to play that sort of game on, isn't it? Really.
You've got 10 seconds.
Just gonna smash him in. Hey, or her in.
Team Charlie's down for the count.
Right. Do you want to have another game, mate? Go on. I'll let my son have one more go because he can do a better job than me because I'm trying to read what you guys are saying and I don't know how these other live streamers do it. They sit there playing these games. I suppose it's something you get used to, but for me, it's yeah. My mind, it can't do both at once. It's just one or the other, and I'm trying to concentrate on you guys and not what I'm actually playing. But yeah, I suppose if I'd done it day in day out, it's something you just get used to, wouldn't you? So let's get a bit of the old Superbock on the go again. Anyone drink Superbock out there?
Only 2 lives. Steady now. 1 life left to live. Make it count.
So what's that, Sonny? Is it Richardson? Sorry,
You got 10 seconds.
Richard. Sorry, late, but I finally caught a live stream. Welcome to the channel, mate, and the live stream. God, blimey, that beer's going to me again already. Nice of you to join us.
Well, here's your chance to resupply.
Prefer Foster's, Corona. Foster's not so keen on it anymore. Yeah, Corona's right, just not the virus. Delaware, USA. Let's have a look. Greetings from Sweden. I love your videos, mate. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much for joining us. Again, it's great to hear from where you are in the world. I find it fascinating, I really do. My right trigger button has lost its pressure. Paul, did you have the same problem? Did you Sony replace it? Did we have that problem? Bloody hell did we have that problem. And the amount of shit I got off people because we put up, we done 2 videos on that, didn't we? Stick drift we had, and yeah, the trigger. It failed on one of our controllers. How long was it? Really quick, wasn't it?
Yep.
And I tell you what, I got well shot down by the Sony fanboys when I put a video up saying, look, the controller's broke. Everyone's like, oh, you're just manhandling it, you're throwing it about, you're being rough with it. There's nothing like that at all. And over time, as more people got hold of these consoles, all of a sudden, people are coming through going, you know what, exactly the same's happened to mine. And before I know it, loads and loads of people were coming forward saying that their adaptive trigger had gone floppy on them. And I even demonstrated how ours had gone floppy. So yeah, it initially went from people saying that I was some sort of Sony hater and I'd done it on purpose to create this content and all this, and I was a liar, blah, 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 or just being rough with it, to then everyone agreeing and saying, yeah, like, you know, these controllers just ain't up to the job. And a bit of a nightmare, because how many controllers have we gone through now? Is it 3?
Yeah.
Three controllers we have gone through now, via either by the adaptive trigger going or stick drift. Absolute nightmare. And really, I shouldn't keep paying out for them, should I? The person who ever said that, no, we didn't send it back to Sony. We sent it one back to, I think, was it Amazon? I can't remember. But the others, I just haven't bothered with. I've just left it. I just ain't got. Yeah, we forgot where we got them from, because what I've been doing is I've been keeping one spare all the time, because I know that there's this issue with them. And obviously, when I'm making content for you guys, I can't be having a controller that breaks. So I now keep a spare controller all the time, which is just a ridiculous thing to have to do, that you've got to keep a spare controller. I don't keep a spare one for the Xbox, but for the PS5 I do. Just because if it breaks, I can quickly swap it over and keep on rolling.
Eliminate your opponents to get more cash.
Some people are real childish. Yeah, unfortunately, there is a lot of idiots out there. You know, you get fans of consoles, TVs, this, that, and the other. And as soon as you say anything negative, you know, you're a hater. And I don't get it why people are like that. You know, I do these videos where I report these dodgy things to help people out. Because the way I look at it, if someone like Sony tunes in and sees a YouTuber like me slagging off the controllers, maybe they'll pull their finger out their backside and actually do something about it. So in theory, I'm probably doing, you know, those owners a favour. So yeah, I don't know why people get funny about it, because hopefully more people complain, things get improved, and that's for the benefit of everyone. Right, should we whack on the alien now? Aliens? After this game, right, he's going to have one more go. The cold wine is so loud. My PS5, yeah. Now, my son's one, again, I don't know if you've seen these videos. I'll tell you what, let me just move this around a bit and put the light on, and I'll get behind the camera there a minute.
One step back, 2 steps forward.
All right, let's just maneuver this, make sure I'm in shot. So, yeah, my son's got a PlayStation 5, got them at the same time. Now, yours is silent, isn't it, mate?
Yep.
Whisper quiet, you know, you can't really hear anything. And we put them side by side. I've done a video on it, showing it against mine. And yeah, the noise that comes out of mine, it's just crap. To be honest, I don't rate the build quality on the PlayStation 5 very well. Even though I prefer the PlayStation 5, the Xbox is definitely built a lot better. That thing is like a tank. And how quiet is the Xbox? You don't even really know it's running, do you? In all fairness, so quiet. And it is annoying that my PlayStation is like that. But I did get onto Amazon, and they said that they would replace the PlayStation 5, which is great. Only problem is they said they can't reserve one, and I have to wait for stock to come in. And then I have to contact them and say, oh, can you send me a replacement? Which, as you can imagine, is going to be a bit hard, because as soon as stock drops on Amazon, that's it. It goes within a second. So what hope have I got of actually catching any stock actually falling onto Amazon and having time to actually get onto the live chat and say, hey, you know, that PlayStation, can you send me one out to replace the one that's broken? So God knows how long I'm going to be waiting for a replacement. Probably another like 6 to 12 months at this rate, I reckon. But they said it doesn't matter how long it'll be, because I got back onto them and said, look, I'm concerned that, you know, I'm just not going to get one. They said it doesn't matter if it's, you know, 2 years down the line, they will replace it. So Well, it's good news because I can fill that one up with dust and get a fresh one. So yeah, happy days. I'll tell you what, should we, do you want to go and get the lighting stuff? I'll show everyone as well that what we've got coming up on the channel. The box. Want to go get? Yeah, out the kitchen. Govey lighting.
The one that goes up and down.
No, just the box with all the lights in it. Got to start to show you guys because I know a few of you requested for me to get hold of this. Now, I don't know if you've seen it. I've done a video recently on a Govey light. Now, this is basically like competition with Philips Hue. So they do lighting strips, lamps and all that sort of stuff. They sent me a box full of stuff and I've already done a video on like an upright, it's like a stick basically, that lights up, absolutely amazing bit of kit. But we've got loads of other stuff that they sent us, but unfortunately we've had a problem with our microphones and I'm getting some new mics sent out to me, should be here within the next couple of days, hopefully, should have been here by now, but I've not been able to make the videos. But I just want to show you guys some of the stuff that we still got to come on the channel with that, and something else that they sent me that you guys requested that I actually test out with the TV. And I think the missus is coming now. You got the box all right? She'll be coming with it in a minute. So let me just jump around the back, see what you guys are saying a second.
10 seconds on the clock.
Oh, here she is. Right, so yeah, some of the stuff we've got. So we've got a Aura lamp. Then we've got a couple of these other lamps as well. And these are RGBIC. So what that means is that with a traditional RGB sort of lamp or light strip, it can only be one colour at a time, where this thing can be multiple colours at once. So yeah, it looks really fancy. We've also got these glide wall lights. Got 2 boxes of those. Again, they look really, really nice. And that'll be the next thing that will be tested. Couple boxes of LED light strips, and I'm going to put those somewhere you guys probably wouldn't imagine I'd put them, and I don't mean up my backside either. But this one thing that I have been sent is something, like I said, a lot of you guys have been calling for me to test out, and that's the Govey immersion kit. So what this basically replicates is the Philips Ambilight. So on the TV, if you've ever seen it, basically it's got LEDs around the back of it, and that's essentially what this thing does. And it picks up on what is being displayed on the TV, and it replicates that colour through the LEDs. So let's say there's green over that side, red over that side, it will glow green on that side with the LEDs and red on the other side, basically giving like a wider sort of feel to the light that is being produced by the TV. And that apparently is really, really good. And yeah, I can't wait to try that out. And I expect we'll try it out on this OLED. So yeah, tune in for that coming very soon. And yeah, I think that's going to be a really good bit of kit. So anyway, let's fire up Aliens now. So if you just joined us, we're going to try out Aliens Fireteam Elite. Let me just pop the disc in. Again, I've done a dedicated video on this. And it does look really, really nice on the OLED. Some people said the game's a bit boring, repetitive, but it's a 30 quid game. Just put these things back in the box. So, you know, you get what you pay for with it, really. So I'm not too disappointed. And I know a few people wanted to see it, and a few people didn't even realise that game was coming out, which we didn't, did we, until a couple of days before it actually launched. So let's knock the lights out and move the camera around again. There we go. Does TV on the wall give you a back? Oh, hello. What's going on there? Me gimbal's falling asleep. Right, I don't know what's going on there. Just bear with the camera a second, guys. It's literally just decided to go all floppy on me. What is going on here? What is going on? If I let go of it, the thing's going to go mental. Right, might have an issue here. Right, bear with me. You're facing the floor. Right, we got a gimbal issue. So we're going to have to go manual with this now then, aren't we? In that middle room, there's a little black thing for the tripod. I don't know. In the middle room on my computer desk. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. I don't know what is going on my gimbal. If I let go of it, look, it's just, yeah, it's like decided to go to sleep on me. So if you don't know what a gimbal is, it's a device that, oh, God knows what this thing is doing. It's like massively overheating. So if I move this back now, I've just released the camera from it. I tell you what, now that thing is red hot. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, I think it's overheating. It was just going all mad. So yeah, a gimbal basically just stabilizes the camera. And so if I ask my partner just to hold this,
Hold on.
look at this. You don't get this in a recorded video, do you? So what we do, we pop the lights on, and this is live TV for you. Unfortunately, these things do happen. So yeah, we'll let that thing cool down. Bloody hell, that is baking. Don't know what's going on there. That should not be that hot. So yeah, I normally use the gimbal because it's easy to sort of swing the camera around and give you guys a bit of a different view.
In my hand.
So if we just take this now. Oh, the joys of a live stream, eh? Now, others have probably just cut you off by now.
Someone just asked how often you shave your head.
How often do I shave my head? Once a week, every week. Every Saturday, like clockwork, I shave it. Because otherwise, you just get that bit of length on it. It looks nasty. So, right, let's... Hopefully, this won't cut you guys off.
That is getting your partner to hold your bottom for you.
Right, now let's adjust my tripod up a bit. Sorry about this, guys. This is slightly embarrassing. Right, let's line it back up again. See, now it's a little bit more awkward for me. But there you go. We are back up and running. Well, that is interesting. I wasn't expecting that to happen tonight, but there you go. Superbock, best beer in the world. Yes, it is very nice indeed. And thanks for reminding me. I'm going to have another swig of that right now. And I'll tell you what, let's get my son to fire up that Aliens game then.
What are we having for dinner tonight? We always get asked that question.
Ah, yes, it's a weekly thing, isn't it, that we get asked.
We had pork last night.
Yeah, we had the pork last night. We had pork. What have we got? Do you know?
Funny enough, I've got pork again tonight.
You raise a very good point. What am I having for my tea? I tell you, it could be a takeaway curry. I got 20% off with.
Have you got anything?
I don't think I have. Oh, I don't know what I got. I might have to. No, I might have to.
Well, not unless you have my pork chops and I'll have some steak.
No, I might have to persuade myself to have a takeaway curry. I think I got 20% off with Uber Eats, so
Yeah, I am.
yeah, so I'll take advantage of that. True HDR, do you know what? I don't know, because I normally force it. I think it is, I think. I'll probably have to get back to you on that one, to be honest. We'd have to go into the settings and turn off for the forced HDR otherwise, wouldn't we?
That's not good, that.
So yeah, that gimbal has gone. There's me gimbal there. This is what I do most of my recording on for my videos. And yeah, it's gone very hot indeed.
Had to teak on the side tonight.
But I'll tell you what, if you ever get into doing videos and all that, I cannot recommend these things highly enough. They are great. About 100 quid, and it does make such a difference to your recordings. It keeps your camera on your phone nice and steady and a nice flat sort of plane, so it doesn't matter if you tilt your arm like that, it still is nice and smooth and steady. Until it overheats, that is. I don't know what's gone on there, but that's mad. Yeah. What do you think of the LG C1 OLED? Unfortunately, I've not had the pleasure of... go on then, mate, carry on. Just carry on and play. I've not had the pleasure of testing one yet. Hopefully, we will get one sent to us soon. I imagine if I'm going to, it's going to be closer sort of to the Black Friday period, because traditionally that's when a lot of those sort of TVs get sold. No, I was going to say don't fold it up, no, because it would just, yeah, just. I'm guessing what it is that the wire for the mic has been tugging on it a bit, so it's been struggling against it. Again, if you've got any questions and you want to beat the queue, we've got the what's it called? Super chat. That's it, super chat or super sticker or whatever like that. So yeah, if you want to jump the queue and support the channel at the same time, you can do that. So basically, what that is, it's pretty much like a donation. You can choose what you want to donate to the channel, and by that it means that your question or sticker gets highlighted, so it sort of stands out from the crowd. And yeah, you get to jump the queue if you want to look at that, if you've got a question to ask, and like I say, support the channel at the same time. But you don't have to do that, but I thought I'd just tell you guys about that if you want to do that. Does your PS5 making the noise when... Oh, fair play, there we go. Thank you very much. Who was that? That's just disappeared. Yeah, Bruce65, thank you very much, mate. As I said earlier, if you've just joined me and you didn't hear me, anything that is super chatted to me tonight will be going back into the channel and will be going towards buying new equipment. Your money will be going directly to buying some new lighting for the channel for when the nights start drawing in. So you will be pleased to know that you'll be directly helping out the channel with that contribution. So thank you very much for that, Bruce. Really appreciate it. Getting back to that question, what's it? Does your PS5 make the noise when you have a disc inside or not? Yeah, it does make a bit of a noise. It's not really bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, the PlayStation 5 is nowhere near as bad as the PlayStation 4. But yeah, you do hear a bit of a disc spinning noise in it and that. But the general noise that we get from it is just quite annoying, isn't it? Even when there isn't a disc in there, it's, yeah, a bit of a pain. Do you plan on testing any more health and fitness equipment? Good question. If I get asked to test any, definitely, yeah. I always like doing anything like that. It's something a bit different. So yeah, if I get the opportunity. I don't think I've had anything recently, have we, to do with sort of fitness stuff. I'd imagine.
Last thing we had was the muscle gun.
Yeah, we had the muscle massage gun. Yeah. But I wouldn't be surprised if maybe coming into the new year, if I get contacted by some companies wanting me to do some more sporty things, because let's be honest, when it's New Year, everyone wants to get fit again, New Year's resolution, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, come January, you'll see me testing out some sports equipment or something like that. I'm surprised that to date that I've never had sort of one of the big companies like My Protein or Gymshark and all that have never contacted me yet to sort of,
well, we've got the muscle gun,
yeah, you know, but to sort of sponsor me with like vests and things. I'm shocked, you know. I'm with someone, you know, who's got muscles, wears vests in every video, and I'm surprised someone like Gymshark hasn't come forward and said that, hey, you know, where are vests? Do you know what I mean? I think they're bloody missing a trick. That's just me saying it, but there you go. Yeah, another reskin COD game give me strength. Yeah, some people have said that. Fair enough. Each to their own and all that. Right, let's see what else you guys have got to say. Just scrolling through here then. Right. Am I natural? And the answer to that is yes, I am. Believe it or not, a lot of people think. I take steroids. That I've never taken a steroid in my life. Well, I did have some steroid cream for my top lip when I had a bit of eczema on there when I was about 15, but I don't think that has helped in my muscle growth, if I'm being totally honest. But yeah, I've never taken any steroids at all, and never intend to do any in the future, to be honest. I'm happy with the gains that I can get naturally, and yeah, I just don't see any need to. Some people may, you know, get the benefit from it because maybe they struggle putting on bulk and all that, which is fair enough, each to their own and whatever. But yeah, it's not for me. And like I said, I don't think I'll ever take any. But I can understand people asking the question. And you know what? I'd rather have people ask me and be polite about it and me give them the answer than, you know, you get these friggin', these rude, ignorant people who just presume just because you're bigger, you've got to be on drugs. You know, it's people always seem to jump to this conclusion, oh, there's a big bloke, got to be on steroids. And the amount of times that people have turned around to me and shouted out, oh, you Roy dead and all that, driving past and all that. It's mad the abuse I've had, and all for like just keeping fit, and which is wrong when you consider I've done this all naturally. People should be patting me on the back, you know, not blowing smoke up my own ass, but people should be saying, oh, fair play sort of thing, not like just automatically presuming that I've, you know, been cheating, if you want to look at it like that. But I suppose it's a compliment in a way, because if people are shouting that out, then it shows what a good job I am actually doing. Because at the end of the day, I know the truth that I'm not taking any, and I've never taken any. So yeah, I suppose it's in a way they don't realise they're indirectly actually giving me a virtual pat on the back. So yeah, more fool them really at the end of the day. What kind of music do I like? Now that's a good one. Oh, what's that? So, Superbot, best beer ever. Greetings from Portugal, and that's exactly where I got the idea of drinking Superbot from, because it was something that I always purchased in Portugal was Superbot. Seem to always find it everywhere in Portugal, don't you?
They love your accent.
I love my accent. Do you know what? Yeah, I tell you, that's something some people can't stand it. They say it's like fingers down, you know, nails down a chalkboard, but other people like yourself like it. So fair enough. Let's have a look. What was the other one? Yeah, what music do I like? Let me just have another swig of the Superbot there. If there's one category of music that I said I really like, it's got to be rave music. I've always liked me rave music. When I was younger, been to a few raves, Helter Skelter, Dreamscape, stuff like that. I don't know if you guys would have heard of any of these, but DJ Marky G, DJ M Zone, to name a couple. Really like, yeah, some hardcore rave music, absolutely love it, and still listen to it now, even at this age. But I suppose you never grow out of these things, and you're the same, isn't it? You like the same. So yeah, both me and my partner, it's great in the car because we both like the same sort of music. So yeah, we drive along, banging out the Marky G tunes and all that, bit Helter Skelter and all that, yeah.
Bring on the slip back, yeah.
Yeah, isn't it? DJ Slipmat. Yeah, I could tell you some stories about the raves I've been to, but yeah, we'll leave it there. Is your Evo the same as the one in Better Call Saul? Also, also, when's the next Evo video? Little bit of a sore subject, that one. Last week, I turned around and I opened up my big mouth and I said, you know what, the Evo's going really good. And we actually managed to take out the Evo and the A45S. We have got that footage still, so that's safe. We've bagged that.
Yeah, we've got that ready.
Yeah, we've raced the two cars. No, we didn't race them, sorry, because that'd be wrong. We tested them, shall we say, on one day. But we got a problem with it again. We went out in it yesterday. We've got ABS sensor light come up.
Back on again.
Yeah, which is a nightmare because, yeah, we got rid of one, but I think it's one of the other ABS sensors has now gone. And I think I've got a problem with this thermostat because I've got water now pissing out from my expansion tank, and it was stinking yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't overheating, but yeah, it's overflowing water, so I got a funny feeling I've got an issue there with the thermostat. I think it's the thermostat. Hopefully it's not anything like the head gasket. It doesn't feel like it's anything like that. So yeah, so I think I've jinxed it by saying last week that we're going to be doing loads more videos now with the Evo. Now it's all going good because now it's got to be fixed again. And the problem is, like we explained last week, that the Evo specialists have got a massive backlog, and I mean massive. It's like about 6 weeks just to get anyone to look at the bloody thing. So I don't know. I reckon it's going to be the winter again now, isn't it?
Probably, yeah.
Probably going to be the winter. It's an utter nightmare. And now I normally work on cars myself. Problem is with the Evo, it's a nightmare to get the fault code up of exactly what sensor is gone on it. You've got to have a thing called a MUT2, which is basically a code reader from Mitsubishi. And I haven't got that. A generic code reader won't give me all that information. And to get hold of the part was a pain in the ass, wasn't it? It was a real job to get hold of the last ABS sensor. So yeah, could be a rat pack. Someone says there, rat pack, yeah. You're going to be covering Battlefield come release? Definitely. Yeah, we'll be ordering that, won't we, mate? Yep. Definitely get Battlefield. Not as much of a fan of Battlefield as I am of Call of Duty, but it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? Any plans for a future travel vlog? Definitely. That will be coming up. I'm not going to tell you exact dates when we're going away, but we'll have videos up to do with travelling again late October, early November. And that's going to be something special, trust me. We've got to show you where we're going to.
We hope so.
Yeah, fingers. Yeah, if we can get out of the bloody country, Jesus Christ, talk about jump through hoops. Bloody, make sure you've got all your documents and tests, and it's going to be a miracle if we can get out, and even more of a miracle if we can get back in again.
Yeah.
Christ almighty, it's an utter nightmare. I can see why people have given up trying to go abroad this year. I really can. VRS in Northampton are very good. Yeah, I've heard of them. But again, I expect, they're going to probably be like all the other specialists. It's just getting your car in there. It's a nightmare. We've got a couple round here. The place we went to is up in Bristol because we're in the West Country. And there's another one we go to, Indigo GT, which is in Wales. But we've had a couple of little issues with them, so we're not so keen to go back to them if we can help it. Where is the best place to go in Mallorca? Well, we've taken a real shine to Alcudia, beautiful part of the island, which is like, it's the east. Is it east, northeast? Northeast, I think it comes under. Really, really nice part of the island. It's not too quiet, but it's not like Magaluf either. So it's more, I'd say, families. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not like coffin dodgers or anything like that there, but it's not 18-year-olds. Yeah, it's more of a family place. Really beautiful beach, isn't it? Alcudia Beach, that really, really nice. The waters, I tell you what, if you didn't know, and I just planted you there, you could be in the Bahamas, couldn't you? You really could.
What I like about Mallorca is if you've got a disability and you're in a wheelchair, you can still go on the beach.
Yeah. If you are disabled, I highly recommend Mallorca. Absolutely amazing. My mother, who sadly recently passed away, she was disabled, wheelchair bound. We took her to Mallorca and it was so easy to get about, wasn't it? The pavements are really good for it and so good down on the beaches. They have got like wooden walkways right up to basically where the water edge is. They've got like a sling type thing, a hoist, sorry, that's it, a hoist to get people out of wheelchairs and all that. They've got special areas for disabled, so where you have like your disabled parking space and it's got the disabled sort of logo. They've got that on the beach sort of thing, like a section for disabled people in wheelchairs. Fair play to them. They really
Well, they're
sort
all
of
located by the lifeguard stations.
Yeah.
Which is where the toilets are.
yeah, right
So
by
you've got
toilets
these
and all that.
toilets. And also the lifeguards, don't they help you get in the water if you want to?
Yeah. They will help you out get in the water and all that if you're disabled. That really recommend it for anyone who's got disabilities. But
Mallorca is so family and disabled friendly.
yeah, we do love it. But yeah, so if there was one place I could recommend to go to Mallorca, I'd say Alcudia area. You've got Alcudia, Campica Fort, all around that sort of area. Very nice part of the island. Someone else, have you ever been to Belfast? No, unfortunately I haven't. I've heard really nice things about Ireland. Never been there in my life. One day I'll probably get over there, because let's face it, it's only a hop on a plane or a ferry ride away sort of thing. So yeah, one day I expect I will pay a visit. Like I say, I've heard nice things or good things about it. Apparently it's nice. Right, let's have a look. More questions. Please respond. Just to clarify my question, thanks. I'm in Essex and used to love raving. Used to be in the Prodigy. Oh yeah, the Prodigy. Bloody hell, that's a blast from the past. Fair play. Yeah, like I said earlier, love all my raving days and all that. Really good fun. Absolutely mental. I think it's all died off though. You know what I call the proper rave scene. Yeah, you still got it to an extent, but it ain't what it used to be. The proper underground rave scene, you know, where, you know, one person would get a phone call sort of thing of where the rave is to, everyone would just follow one person in the car, you'd head out to the middle of bloody nowhere, and there'd be a marquee there and deck set up, absolutely mental. I'm getting the S22 Ultra next year, can't wait. Do you know what? I'm absolutely gutted because I was hoping by now I'd be sporting the new Galaxy Note 21, but unfortunately, no Note this year. Samsung have decided that just ain't going to do it because chip shortages or whatever. They just ain't doing it this year. Absolutely gutted. So hopefully next year they'll bring out a new Note phone. And if you are tuning in just now or you've been on the live chat, do us a favour. Hit the thumbs up button. It makes a massive difference because it means that these videos get promoted. So if you're watching now, just reach up, hit that thumbs up button. Yeah, I can see you guys now doing it. I'm getting a live feed of all these going up. There we go, it's going up now. Great, because more people thumb it up means more people get to see these videos and hopefully support the channel, and it benefits everyone, doesn't it, at the end of the day? Right. I'm from Brazil and my dream is to visit England someday, maybe after the pandemic. Yeah, come on over, mate. And we've got some lovely parts of the UK. I mean, we've been to a place called Torquay recently, called the English Riviera. And some of the bays and all that. Again, you wouldn't believe it's in England, would you? Do you know what I mean? It's pretty mad, some of the places we got over here. Not, you know, I don't think people explore England enough sometimes, you know. They don't realise some of the amazing places we actually have on our doorstep. You know, Britain's coastline is pretty underrated sometimes. I think, you know, you think of all your big seaside resorts, but some of the smaller places as well that we go to. Yeah. Cornwall, Devon, amazing places. Crystal clear waters and that, not like where we come from. It looks like the river out of Cheltenham chocolate factory, doesn't it?
He's been searching for a safe
Some
place
people
to
love it,
hide
but
from all the xenos.
unfortunately we don't.
Our mission hasn't changed. Find him.
No, you wouldn't want to swim in it. What is my favourite English food? Ooh, English food. I don't know about an English food. It's all the foreign muck that I like.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you know what I like? A good English fry up.
Well, yeah.
I do like a good English fry up. Sausage, egg, bacon, tomatoes, beans, hash browns, fried bread.
Sunday roast.
Yeah, or a Sunday roast. Thank you very much to Scott Woodford for your. It's just disappeared. For your super chat there. I was able to order both Halo console controller. Fair play, mate. Hope you enjoy that when you get hold of it. And thank you very much for your super chat there. Really appreciate it. I don't know if you've just joined the live stream, but I'll repeat it again. Anyone who comes forward with a super chat is supporting the channel directly, and you'll be pleased, Scott, to know that that money will be put into buying some new equipment for the channel, which will, next thing is lighting. So yeah, anyone else who wants to come forward with a super chat, your question, I'll prioritise that, and you'll be supporting the channel at the same time. So thanks again, Scott, for that contribution. Really appreciate it. Can't beat Blackpool, mate. Well, we only recently discovered Blackpool, innit? It lasts sort of like 3 years, really. We now go there, well, we go there basically like once a year, and it's a laugh, innit? I mean,
We only go once a year.
yeah,
because it's so far
I mean,
away.
don't get me wrong, it's got a bit of a reputation. I can understand why it's not the most glorious of places, but it's a bit tongue-in-cheek. It's a bit of a laugh. Went there last time, £1 burger, wasn't it? We had £1 burger. So we'll do a video on that when we go back there next time. If you've been to Blackpool, you may have heard about this guy. He's got an arcade. He does burgers for £1, and they are massive for £1, ain't they? Tastes all right and all. But yeah, Blackpool's all right, in all fairness. It's a laugh. And as I said, we've already been there once this year to go to the Pleasure Beach, but we're actually going back there for the first time ever. We're going there twice in 1 year. We're actually going to do the illuminations and the Pleasure Beach as well. So that should be a laugh, doing some late night riding and seeing the illuminations. And I'll definitely do a video covering some of that. Anyone else thinks that that COD Vanguard beta is boring? Yeah, a few people have said that. At the end of the day, it's just a teaser. And like I said, I'd rather have it than not. So it's put yum. Is that to the fry up, I wonder? I said someone's put yum. Was that yum to the fry up or what?
Probably we should talk about that.
Pie and mash, yep. English fry up, my favourite tea. Yeah, you can't beat a good English fry up, innit? Again, funny enough, like we're staying away soon, and we're going to travel lodge, not a travel lodge, Premier Inn, sorry. We always have the full English there, don't we?
Yeah.
And again, when we go abroad, it's bloody crazy. Like, but we go to Mallorca, always find someone that does an English breakfast, don't we? We always go and get an English breakfast.
I think everyone does.
Yeah, it's nice to have we haven't had a fry up for ages, have we? A nice big fat fry up. I just pile it high. Again, when we go to Alton Towers, again, you get full English for that, innit? And yeah, we'll stack it up. It's unlimited and all that. Only problem is when you go to some like a theme park and it's an all-you-can-eat fry up, you then got to weigh it up. It's like, how much do you fill your gut up because against going on the rides because you don't want to overdo it. You know what I'm saying? So I'll tell you what, let's just move this round to the side there again. And I'll tell you what, we're going to pop the light on and I'm going to jump in front of the camera. Don't want to be rude and everything. And again, if you're just joining me, what we're going to do on the next live stream, I had a little chat about it and a few people said, yeah, good idea. Got a couple of old, I say a couple of old, they're not that old, but like retro consoles, but they're new versions of them. So we've got the Nintendo there and the PlayStation. And in the next live stream, do you think we'll do that for a laugh? Have a go on those.
Yeah, definitely.
Bit of Mario Kart. Yeah? You up for a bit of Mario? Everyone like a bit of Mario Kart? I think it's a great game. Is that a compliment or insult? Let me know. I don't know. Is that a good thing? Right. Let's see what we got here. So I can stand this side now. Do you know what? I shouldn't have put that on the amp, really, should I? Forgot the amplifiers on, and that thing is a cooking. Mario Kart is awesome. Yeah, it's one of those games you spend hours doing it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Welcome to Mario. How is it in England? Heard it gets very rainy.
It always is.
Tell me about it. Yeah, it's a nightmare over here, the weather. And if I had my way, I think we'd move out of the UK, wouldn't we? because of the weather. It didn't used to bother me that much, but yeah, I find it really depressing now. I hate it when we hit the winter months. It drives me bonkers. I clean the car, I'll spend hours polishing the car, and then it pisses it down the first time I take it out of the bloody garage and it's things filthy. It's just a nightmare, innit? It drives me absolutely nuts. I spent hundreds of pounds having the car detailed. Drove it out the detailers into grim weather, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It is depressing. I mean, don't get me wrong. When it is nice, we can have it very nice over here. I mean, recently we had a heat wave and it was just too much, wasn't it? But it seems to be getting, well, it's like too few and far between, isn't it, really? And the winters just do seem so long and dragged out. It is depressing, isn't it? Hence why we like to get away.
Mm-hmm.
It's always raining in England. Yeah, it does feel like it. English frites sound good. My French breakfast is sad. Coffee and muesli. Yeah, I'm not really a muesli man myself. I'm a window cleaner and freeze my bollocks off in the winter. I can fucking imagine so, mate. You know, Jesus Christ.
I wouldn't want to do that.
No, I'd bloody put your hands in a bucket of water. Jesus Christ. I know. I was going to say it's bad enough washing the car in the winter. Christ almighty. Do I like smelling my own farts? Yes, I do.
You do stand there and sniff
I normally offer them up to the missus. I normally cup them and send them her way, but she's not so keen as me. But yeah, who don't? You got to really. You'd be running away from yourself otherwise, wouldn't you? So let me get another swig on my Super Bock. Ooh, that's soaking wet, that is. Ooh. So again, if you're just joining us, we are now playing Aliens Fireteam Elite. That's correct, isn't it? Yeah. And it's on the PlayStation 5 and the 65-inch LG G1 OLED, and which I'm saying is one of the best, if not the best, gaming TV for 2021. Yeah, it is a great bit of kit. So let's just move this round a little bit more and see what you guys are saying there, because I'll tell you what, I'm going to turn off my iPad, shut that down because it is cooking, and I've got it on top of my amplifier, which isn't the best place to put it. Right, let's have a bit more of me Super Bock. And anyone having a drink this evening? In the UK, it's a bank holiday weekend, and if you don't know what that is, basically means, well, you get an extra day off work, so everyone goes out. Well, a lot of people get an extra day off work. The Monday, bank holiday Monday, everyone goes out, gets pissed, basically, and enjoys themselves. And it normally rains as well. Funny enough, that's another time it normally pisses down. But this bank holiday weekend, it seems like quite a good one, doesn't it? For a change. And we're getting away as well, going out and, yeah, a couple of days off and have a laugh. So you never know, you might see me out and about. And if you do, come and say hi. Met a few of you guys before. I won't say exactly where we're going because I might get all the weirdos trying to follow me, because trust me, there are some weirdos on YouTube. Do you buy many films on physical disc to get the highest quality, or just stream? To be honest, mate, I just stream. Yeah, there is an improvement in quality on the disc, but personally, I don't think it's worth paying the extra. These TVs are so good anyway. I just don't feel it's worth the outlay. I stream from Netflix, Prime Video, Apple TV, and Disney. A lot of them support HDR, 4K, and it looks pretty good anyway. So I'm happy with all that sort of stuff, to be honest. And it's just so much more convenient. Do you know what I mean? Buying discs, going out, finding a shop. Yeah, it's a bit old school, to be honest. So yes, whilst the quality is better, we just turn this light off again. So whilst the quality is better, yeah, I just don't think it's I just don't think it's worth it personally. Transferred all my physical media to Plex. Yeah, I know a lot of people do that. Scared of OLED burning. What can I say? I've never experienced it. You know, we've had quite a few OLEDs now. You can see now we're gaming, you know, I don't even think about gaming anymore on these things. I used to in the past, I used to be like, oh, look, you know, you've got all these static things up here, they're going to burn in. But I'd just get on and play it. Unless you're sitting there like literally 24 hours a day, watching this same thing, playing the same game literally for weeks on end, you ain't got nothing to worry about. As long as you're mixing things up, which 99.9% of people do, you ain't got nothing to worry about. It's the tiny, tiny percentage of people who are probably a bit weird, to be honest, who just watch the same channel all day long for weeks on end, like, you know, Sky News or something like that. Then, you know, those sort of people probably steer clear of an OLED. Anyone else? I think you'd be fine. I mean, I can't guarantee that you ain't ever going to get burning, but these new ones have got a lot of burning protection features and all that. So I think the chances are pretty minimal. Right, let's have a look. Someone said there, don't worry about burning. I've built-in systems, refreshes the screen in standby. Yeah. So funny enough, I'm going to mention this in a video that I've got coming soon about how the panel gets refreshed regularly, automatically, so you ain't got to worry about that. You've got your screen shift on there and all that sort of stuff, logo luminance. Bigger red subpixels as well. So yeah, they've come on from the older ones. I know, like sort of like the B6, B7, they had sort of issues more with burning and that, because again, they didn't have such features. But I don't really hear much about the newer models, to be honest. Now, you know, it could be just that time will tell. But personally, I think most people are going to be perfectly fine. My phone has retention. My keypad back home button, I'm scared of, just scared how does that convert to the TV. Yeah, funny enough, you had burning on one of your Galaxy Notes, didn't you? Well, like your Note 9, didn't you have it like the banner or something from Facebook, I believe? But again, what I would say to that is that they, you know, I'm guessing the phones, the starters run a lot brighter generally, so that's not going to help. And again, they're just not going to have those burning prevention features that a TV will have. So yeah, different things really. And you know, every time you fire up your phone, you're looking at the same set of apps all the time. It's the same, repeated again and again and again. Even if it's for a small amount of time, it is the same thing all the time. So phones, I wouldn't worry too much if you have had a phone with burning and think, well, you know, it's an OLED screen on a phone, an OLED TV that I'm looking to buy. They're different things really. So yeah, I wouldn't let that put you off. And I've got OLED phones, and I've not had any burning on mine, so, you know, take that as you will. I've just got my PS5 last week. Let me just get that down there. Love it. Have you played Days Gone? I haven't.
Yes.
My son has. Is it any good?
It's okay.
He says it's okay. My son's got a PS5, so there you go. Yeah, congratulations on getting a PS5, mate. You've done well to get your hands on that, because many people are still struggling. And again, as I keep saying, if you've just joined us, please hit the thumbs up to these live streams. It's just like a normal video. You can hit a thumbs up to it. It means that these videos get promoted. Just reach up, hit that thumbs up button. There you go. You're doing it now. I can see you're doing it because it's telling me on my screen. It only takes a second to do it, and it makes a massive difference to the channel. Not enough people are doing this in my videos. People aren't subscribing. People aren't thumbing them up. People are watching the videos, but they're just not interacting enough to boost the channel. We should have hit 100,000 subscribers by now, but it's taken too long because people just don't think what difference these things make. I can't emphasize enough on all my videos. If you do, you know, if you don't like the video, fair enough, put a thumbs down. You know, I'm not forcing you to do these things, but it really does make a difference. If you do like what I do in the videos, just comment, put a thumbs up. and it hits the YouTube algorithm and it thinks, oh, you know, people are interested in this, puts it out to more people, and then more people get to watch it, more people thumb it up, and you know, it snowballs from there. So yeah, it really does make a difference. Right, let's get another swig on this Super Bock. Again, what are you guys drinking tonight if you are on the drink? And again, what are you up to over the bank holiday if you're in the UK and that? Or if you're just anywhere else in the world, what are you doing this weekend? Do you know what I mean? Vodka, fair play. Not a big vodka fan, but I can stomach it. Just a bit like paint stripping to me, but... Cream soda, oh, fair play. Oh, cream soda. About an ice cream soda. I tell you, my mum used to make me ice cream sodas. I used to love them, absolutely love those things, ice cream soda. I'm in the USA. Fair play, Scott. Wish I was there with you. Because I'll tell you what, I bet it's bloody better weather where you are than where we are at the moment. Mind you, it's not that bad. I say it. I mean, what is it? What is it in the daytime at the moment here? Just to give you guys who are not in the UK.
Average day at the moment, probably about 18.
Yeah, 18 to 20, I'd say. Yeah. That's a good question. What you like as a whiskey? Do you know what? I'm not a big whiskey fan. The only whiskey that I ever have liked, but I wouldn't say I was a massive fan of it though, was Jack Daniels. Had a bit of a bad experience. Drank, mate said, oh, try some of this. It's not like normal whiskey. Try some. Thought, yeah, that ain't bad. So we sort of necked that bottle. He went down the shop, bought another bottle. That was at an 18th birthday party. The next thing I remember, I'm waking up on the floor being sick. So yeah, I ain't got a great experience with whiskey, like, for being totally honest. Oat milk. Icy Carlsberg. Sounds nice, mate. Possible tornadoes today in Minnesota. Bloody hell. Yeah, I heard a shocking story. Oh, it's so sad. It's somewhere in America. I'll be lying if I said. Somewhere some massive flood. Some poor bloke. I didn't tell you about this. 2 twin boys, 9 months old, got swept out of his arms in this flood. Both killed. Tragic. Absolutely tragic. Can you imagine that? How awful must that be? Twin babies. And yeah, losing them like that. Awful. So, someone from Italy there. So yeah, bye. Yeah, see you, mate. Nice to have you join us anyway, and hopefully we'll catch you on the next one.
You have a ship or something? I mean, I don't have a spacesuit.
Someone there from Greece, Peter. Right, I tell you what, let's move this around. Oh, sugar. Nearly fell over the box of goodies there. And how long will we be going? Hour and 33. We'll keep going for a little bit longer. Pop the light on. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to have a go on something now. So I'm going to take over. Let's see if I can get an angle. So this is going to be a little bit tricky. If you didn't see it, my gimbal failed on us, and yeah, went all droopy. So we had to do an emergency swap over with that. What a nightmare. It could only happen to me, couldn't it? So
If it's working okay now.
it should be all right. Oh, don't turn it on like that. Don't turn it on like that with no weight in it. It will start flipping and going nuts.
What, like it is now?
It could start going mad. So yeah, I wouldn't do that. Okie dokie. I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
We're going to turn off on what?
A bit of zombies. Do you want to quickly run upstairs and quickly fire it up? It's up to you. You don't have to if you don't want to.
Oh, my PlayStation's on.
Go on then, quickly then.
As
quick as you can. So yeah, I'm going to have another go on zombies. We've done this last week. Yeah, we done it last week, and unfortunately, I didn't realise I hadn't downloaded all the maps. So I've now since downloaded them. So hopefully I'll play something a little bit different this time. Any other questions coming through before we get this all loaded up and I'll start having a quick go? Again, if you've recently joined us, you can prioritise your question with a super chat or a super sticker. So what that means is that if you've got a question to ask, it will be prioritised and cost, you know, a few, basically it's like a donation if you want to look at that. So you'd be supporting the channel at the same time and getting your question fast tracked to the front there. So I'm going to go on zombies and my son's just run upstairs to his PlayStation 5 and hopefully he'll be joining me any second. And it'll be a private game. So let me have a look at this. Send them an invite. Right. Oh, I've still got quite a bit left of this super box. Only got the one though, didn't we?
We did.
I tell you what, I think
I've
there's...
not been helping you out tonight,
No. It does seem like there's a bit of a shortage going on, doesn't there, in the supermarkets? I don't... If you're from the UK, I don't know if you've been experiencing it, but the last few times that we've been shopping, I know we heard about that there's going to be shortages in the supermarket, but it does seem to be coming through now like that, doesn't it? Like I said, only managed to get one of those beers. You know, they were really scarce when it comes to beers and things like that. The shelves have been stripped. Waters, yeah, bottled water are gone. And quite a few things were missing off the shelves. We were quite surprised, weren't we? Yeah, and that's the next thing. Yeah, the shortage at Christmas now. So, oh yeah, shortage of your mince pies and that. So yeah, it could be manic. Right, let's just move this round a little bit then. There we go. You should be sponsored by Superbox. Oh, I wish they would. That'd be great, that would. Yeah, review some beers. Yeah, that'd be a good one, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Definitely.
Will I be upgrading the memory on my PS5? Well, I'm guessing you mean it's in like, ooh, hold on, storage and that. Definitely, I will be doing that. It's a nightmare it's taken so long, to be honest. I mean, they should have done that from day one. Plug hard drive in, boom, should be done. But I don't know what they're playing at with that. But yeah, definitely. That's the one thing that is really frustrating with the PlayStation. If you've not got one and you're thinking of getting one, the storage size is crud, quite frankly. You can hardly get any games on there. It's just a nightmare. And whilst you can store games externally, you can't play games from an external device. So what you can do, if I don't know how many of you guys know this or not. So let's say you get an external SSD. Let's say this game now, I could copy it over, but then it would stay on there. I'd have to delete the actual main game off this to download something else. So all it does is basically speeds up the process of when you put it back, that game back onto the PlayStation. So you haven't got to re-download it, but you can't actually play from an external hard drive or solid state drive, which is a bit of a nightmare. But hopefully that will change soon. So let's change up this map then. And I'm going to go for the one that I wanted to play last week. And that's the original one. Let's turn up the volume on this just a bit. Lots of fast food is low on supplies as well, we've noticed. Yeah, tell me about it. I mean, McDonald's are out of milkshakes. My God, McDonald's is out of milkshakes. We couldn't believe it. We couldn't believe, we thought it was a one-off. Thank you very much, Scott, again, there with the super chat. Yeah, they should have gone the same route with the Xbox and that. One thing, again, though, I've got to say it with the Xbox is I don't like the way that you can't recharge the controller. What a flop. I mean, of course you can put rechargeable batteries in it, but it's one thing I've never understood with the Xbox controllers. Why don't you just make them rechargeable? Yeah, you can buy them, but out of the box, you should just have one that you can plug in, USB Type-C, charge up, and away you go. That is one glorious thing about the PlayStation controller. Starts going flat, bang, on charge again. So yeah, massive thanks again, Scott Woodford, for that super chat there. Really appreciate it. And any other questions you got, Scott, just come on through with those. So yeah, we are up and running with zombies. Of my favourites. Absolutely love this map when it first came out. Maybe not as full on as some of the others, but still fun nonetheless. Yeah, someone said there, strange you can play external drive on the PS4. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why that is. Very odd. Because I know when they announced that, you know, you can sort of store games on there, everyone, you know, presumed that you're going to be able to play games from it. And everyone thought, oh, you know, this is the answer that we've all been looking for. But sadly, it wasn't. What was my first video game I ever played? Ooh, that would have been, do you know what, I don't know what it's actually called, the official name for it, but it would have been like the Pong style game on a Binatone, like console, whatever you want to call it, going back many years. So yeah, that's the one where you've got basically two bars, you know, a bar at either end of the screen and like a square ball, and you basically just try and knock it between each other. And yeah, very, very basic indeed. So that was the first game that I ever played, if you want to call it a game. Pop open another beer. I wish I could. Like I said, I could only get one in the shop. Only one. And this is in the whole of a massive Tesco supermarket. I don't know if you're from the UK, but Tesco's is probably the biggest supermarket chain in the UK. I think it is anyway. And yeah, so for them not to have many or just one is pretty shocking. I looked for some alternatives, but there was nothing to be had. Because we've recently been drinking the Soul, wasn't it?
Yes.
Didn't have any of those either. All out. Right, let's go. Where am I going? Let's go to the box. Too busy looking at the phone screen there. What's my son got? All right. What will I get? Not what I really wanted, but still. Let's have a look. Where are these zombies? So the only thing with this game, the first few rounds are a bit slow. It's right once it gets going, but... Hey, I was going to get in. Cheeky sod. I'll tell you what we should do as well. I don't know if you guys are up for it. Is what I have to do is one day I will put up a community post and I'll suggest a game, something like maybe Call of Duty Zombies or whatever it might be, and do it like first come, first serve basis, where we'll do a live stream where some of you guys can actually join me for a game on something. Let me know if you're up for that. We do figure out some sort of queuing system or something. I don't know how we could do it, but I'm sure we'd do it somehow where you can all each get a sort of go and have your 5 minutes of fame on the channel, if you want to call it that. And again, if you're recently joining me on the channel, let me know where you're from. It's always interesting to hear. What part of the world are you to? Right. What round are we on here? Round 4. Right, I'll tell you what, because it's slow, I thought I'm going to be getting to the end of this super box. I tell you what, when that's finished, we'll wrap up the live stream. So not long to go now. And we were talking earlier about going to Germany here. Fair play, mate. We were talking about holidays and all that earlier. And we were saying about Mallorca. Is anyone... Oh, shit. Is any of you guys from Spain? And anyone visit Mallorca? And if you do, what part? Love to hear. As we were saying, we like to go to Alcudia, which is the, like I think it's northeast. I figured it out to be. Right. Come on, where are they? There's one here. Is that another one there? No. Hopefully this should start speeding up in a little bit when we get a couple of rounds in. Right, let's go back to this box then. I'm in, what was that? I'm in Mexico City right now. Good night from Greece. Here it's midnight. You have a nice stream. Thank you very much, mate. And cheers for joining us. And yeah, have a nice sleep. Yeah, I can't believe the time. Well, 10 o'clock already. Blimey, it doesn't seem 5 minutes ago. I was jumping out the shower after me workout. Right, yeah, it's getting a bit better now. Right, let's have a look. See what's going on. Should be the next round soon. There's one down the end there, mate. That'll be it there. Oh no, there's one here. There we go. So, any other questions? Come on through. I'm watching all the way from Warwickshire. What's that? I think it's just gone. I think that said Warwickshire then. Yeah, just to let you guys know, like when you guys come through with a message and that, sometimes it pops up and it just disappears really quick. So it's a bit awkward when I'm gaming sometimes to read some of your messages. They just sort of fly up and then disappear again. So it's not me being rude. Paris, France, I'm gonna need sleep. My bed is calling me, good night. Again, thanks very much for joining us, mate. Does your wife play on the consoles? Good question. No, not really, not any of the new ones, but on the PlayStation 3, she really got into PlayStation Home. I was saying that, well, you like the Mario, don't you?
Yeah,
Mario Kart, which we'll be playing on the next live stream. But yeah, PlayStation Home. And we used to absolutely love that, didn't we? Bowling on there. Brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we've managed to get into it so good that we could pretty much get a strike every time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Used to love that. I thought it was a really good PlayStation Home. Good laugh. I've seen you have an A45S, and I've been looking at the A35. Have you ever driven one of those? No, I haven't. But if funds would allow it, go for the A45, mate, if you can. Because I tell you what, the difference is massive. Performance-wise, and just the equipment you get is a real step up. Like I said, I know it's quite a bit more money. I mean, I say that. The A35, when you spec them up with like the aero kit and all that, I think you're looking at, you can pay up to about 45 for when oh shit, I'm down. Yeah, I'll make them scrape us up off the floor. I think, yeah, about 45,000 you can pay fully spec'd. Yeah, our A45, it was 51,000, wasn't it, all in, which is pretty good. You know, you get better engine and gearbox, suspension, interior, blah, blah, blah. But don't get me wrong, if you can't stretch that far, then yeah, the A35, whilst I've never driven one, I've heard good things about it. And you still get the really nice screens and that in there. They are wicked. I do love the customization on the dash. Not everyone likes it. Some people think it looks hideous, the interior on it, but I think it looks absolutely great. Just love the way that you can pretty much have a different layout on the dash every day of the week. It's yeah, for someone who's into tech like me, it's like a dream come true that I can hop into the car, and it's like playing Gran Turismo with all the different graphs and yeah, displays and stuff that you can have. It's so customizable, it's mad. Yeah, the ambient lighting, yeah, really good. The only thing I will say is that Mercedes now are actually stopping putting in the ambient light in some of the pre-safe stuff, and other little bits and bobs, augmented reality, sat-nav they're doing away with because of the chip shortage. Even if you've ordered it, what they're doing is turning around to customers and saying, unfortunately, we can't fulfill that order. And, you know, you can only have the car basically without those extras, which is a shame. I mean, we got lucky that when we ordered ours, it was literally 2 days before the sort of pandemic lockdown initially happened. And we got it with absolutely everything, apart from the, I think, like the auto driving, where it literally steers itself like a Tesla. But apart from that, yeah, we got it with everything on it, didn't we? So yeah, we didn't get stitched up with that. We were very lucky. A lot of people, yeah, getting their cars through and got all the bells and whistles on it, which is going to be a bit of a bummer when they come to sell it, because everyone's going to want the ones with all the stuff on. Greetings from London. This guy is cooler than I will ever be. Well, I'm nothing special, mate. At the end of the day, I'm just a normal person like you. So, yeah, don't beat yourself up, mate. Where the hell did you find a Superbot? Yeah, just a spare one knocking around on the shelf in Tesco's. I wanted 3, but they had an offer for 3, but I only had the one. What a bummer. Oh, I'll have that. Hey up. Now we're talking. That's better. It's gun more my size, that. Right, I tell you what, I think I'm going to go to the box, mate, next round. Because I bought the LG OLED gallery, fair play, mate. Glad I could be a positive influence on your buying decision, and I'd like to think that it was a good decision that you made, should I say, and that you're happy with it. Most people that go out and buy the OLEDs come back and can't thank me enough. I've had a few people turn around and said they've been a little bit disappointed with certain things, but generally on the whole, most people are absolutely over the moon. No, we'll leave that box for a minute. Have that. Best TV, oh my God, the blacks are amazing. Yeah, they are the dog's bollocks. I think that is the word for it. Oh, fuck off. Oh, you motherfucker. What was in the box? I never know now. Never seen. Did you see what's in there? I didn't. Hey man, love your work. Question: does your game have a single player campaign? Yeah, I believe so. I'm thinking the C1 will be my next TV, but then I know the next year's TVs will come out and be better. Thing is, that's every year, isn't it? They're always going to improve in some way, and you know it's got to be a cut-off at some point. So maybe think about picking one up on Black Friday if you can, when there's some great deals out there. Again, I keep saying to people, if you have just joined me, sorry to keep rattling on if you've been sitting in for a while now, but if you have recently joined and you are enjoying the content, please just spare me a second of your time to just reach up and hit the thumbs up button. Just takes a second of your time and it makes a massive difference to the channel, and that means that it gets promoted so more people can get to watch these videos. Fair play, you're doing it now. Again, I can see it on the screen, it's massively just jumped up there. So yeah, you are hearing me loud and clear. So yeah, just reach out, hit that thumbs up button. And it's amazing how many people actually tune in for these live streams. I am surprised actually. It's normally quite popular. What am I doing? I need to get to that box. I'm running around here with a pistol. I'm too busy concentrating on talking. Quick, mate, get out of the way. I need to grab something. Oh, he's got the ray gun, the scabby bugger. Okay, he gets everything. There's me with a bloody pea shooter. Ah, that'll do. Come on, something. Oh, no, there's nothing else. Oh, down again, down again. Bloody lazy, I'm always lying down. Your content is always brilliant, mate. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If it wasn't for you guys watching me, this channel wouldn't be what it is. And I, genuinely mean that. I mean, if you guys didn't watch, then, I'd be bloody doing these videos to myself. And I'm surprised that people do tune in. It always fascinates me that people want to watch me, but I suppose it's no different when I watch other YouTubers themselves. I didn't think I'd ever have a successful channel. It's something I always wanted to achieve, and I'd like to think that I've done that in some part. It's not the biggest channel out there by any stretch of the imagination, but still, it's keeping you guys entertained. We've been getting, a million views a month, so yeah, that's a million people kept happy, I suppose. Right, get back to this box. Let's see what we can grab out of it. Oh, Christ almighty. Bloody box is full of junk. We're going to have to go upstairs, mate. That's my son that I'm playing with, by the way, if you didn't realise. Well, I won't repeat what that's saying. Yeah, I'll grab that, buddy. There we go. Hello, how are you? That's from Fizz Vlogs TV. Yeah, doing very well, thanks, mate. And did we decide what we was having for tea? Yeah, I'll go and have a look in the fridge.
Nothing.
Nothing. Right, we're going to have to order a curry. We're going to have to resort to a curry.
No,
I can't.
we ain't having that either.
Well, I'm going to have to.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Who thinks I should have a curry? Chicken madras.
Have a curry. Make them fat.
You haven't eaten yet? No, I haven't. Unfortunately, I was working out. I didn't get up till real late because I was recording a video with my son with Call of Duty Vanguard until the early hours in the morning. I had to edit it, upload it. I didn't get to bed till 8 o'clock this morning. That's getting into bed at 8 o'clock. Mad, I must be need my eye testing. And yeah, I've had done some more stuff to do with YouTube, answering a few questions. Then I worked out, then I quickly had to just jump in the shower and literally straight onto this. I literally jumped out of the shower, dried off, ran down the stairs, grabbed all my equipment, got it set up live, and that's it. I'll tell a lie, I stopped to have a little bit of food before my workout, but apart from that, yeah, I've not had time. So yeah, hopefully we'll get on to, I've got a 20% off code, by the way.
Yeah, I know, I have as well.
So hopefully I'll have a curry here in a little while. Nice chicken madras with peel of rice, couple of poppadoms and a naan bread. That'll do me.
Someone's asked you a question twice here now, and it's quite a good question.
Sorry, go on then. Yeah, sorry if I just want to say.
Are the OLED TVs were moving and transport them to a new home?
Yeah, good question. It's something that a lot of people ask about. We've said that we will do a video just demonstrating to people how to lift an OLED. And the amount of people that go out around the Black Friday period, buy an OLED, and then panic about it. I had one guy, he said he's had it like in his basement for like last few weeks or something because he was scared to just move the thing. He bought his TV and he was scared to move it, which I can understand because they are pretty fragile. Now, if we're talking about these sort of A, B, C models, you can grab that, mate. I'll let you grab that if you want. Oh, bug right on there first. You just kill a few of these off a second before I concentrate back on what I'm doing. Yeah, so like this one in front of me here, the G model, that's all right. It's just like a normal TV. You're okay for that. But the thinner ones, so your A, B, and C models, yeah, the top 2/3 is pretty flimsy. You just use your common sense when lifting it. Don't lift it up on the 4 corners because it will bend like a banana, won't it? You need to lift it at the thicker part, so the bottom. So your hands, yeah, if you've got 2 of you, hand each corner at the very bottom, and then your other hand supporting it just about 1/3 of the way up. So where you get to the thick part of the TV, put your hand in line with that and lift it from there. It may seem like the wrong way to do it because, you know, a traditional TV, it'd be your 4 corners and you think, oh, it's going to be all unbalanced, but all the weight is at the bottom of the TV, and that means then that the screen won't bend because it's got the support of all the guts at the back there. So yeah, at the very bottom of the TV and 1/3 of the way up approximately, where you should put that other hand to support it when lifting it, tilting it, that sort of thing. But don't panic too much. I mean, when you're lifting it like that, the top will wobble about a bit because they are so thin, but that's fine. Do you know what I mean? As long as you're like hanging off the thing, then you should be, you should be good to go. Let's have a look. Haha, these spam comments. Yeah, I've had a few dodgy things being said. Yeah, I'm not reading it all. Oh, no. No. Right. Right, let's whack a few of these out then. Let's go to this box. What have we got in there? Right, I'll have that. I'll change up the guns anyway. I'm a bit bored of these. Is this the new zombies? No, it's not. It's the older one. This is Black Ops 3. So, yeah, I like the older ones personally. I think they're much better. That I do. Right, I'm going to go upstairs to this. Hey Paul, sometimes when I watch a dark movie on the see when the screen darkens, I need to hold on, click the remote, put it brighten back up again. Yeah, that can happen sometimes. The TV has, I mean, especially if it's on pause or something like that, the TV's got some protective software in there where it will just dim down the screen to protect itself. So I don't know what your situation is. If you mean it's in like when like pause and stuff and that. But I have noticed as well with mine, where sometimes the screen will just randomly sort of dim down, and not sure why that is yet. I'm still sort of testing things out, and it seems like if you change the mode and then go back into it again, it brightens back up again. Very odd. I've not got any sort of measuring equipment to see how much it is dropping by, but yeah, it does it occasionally. I've never really sort of got to the bottom of that yet. Maybe it's started coming in a fix with software and that at a later date, because you know these are the newer models. For God's sake, down again. Right, I just watched Green Knight and it had a long dark scene and it would dim and stay dim even when the scene changed. Well, that's very odd. What mode do you use in that, mate? Just out of interest. Autumn. Yeah, someone said about the ABL. You know, the ABL should only kick in when it's extremely bright, and then just dim that down for a second, then go back up again when things are sort of more back to normal. That's perfectly normal for it to do that. And on the newer TVs as well, like this G1, the ABL is less aggressive, but it still is there, obviously. Oh shit. Well, I'll get the ammo, mate. Yeah, ABL was very aggressive. Yeah, I seem to notice it most on adverts. Things like when we get an advert for, say, like toothpaste or something like that. So it's generally like a very bright white screen, you know, Colgate toothpaste just sort of planted in the middle there. Boom, goes real bright, then instantly sort of then gets pulled back in, you know, reined in with that brightness. That's where I sort of notice it the most. Maybe not in films so much. Maybe because they're a bit more fast paced as opposed to, say, like a Colgate advert. So you sort of notice it a little bit more. So we're not doing too bad on this game at the moment, he says, before he gets killed. Is there a reason why some movies and pictures get very grainy and pixels, looking weird dark parts of the movie? Is this a common problem? To be honest, mate, I'd have to see what sort of movies you're on about to see what you mean. I mean, is it just natural sort of green that they're adding to the films? I don't know. Some films and games that can look utter dog shit because of the green that they add on them. I'd love to hear from you guys. Do you like film grain and, you know, grain in games? Personally, I can't stand it. I think it looks crap. It's each to their own at the end of the day, but personally, I don't like it. What's that? Hi from Australia. Fair play. What part of Australia you're from? Love to hear. I clean my screen with toothpaste. So that's a trick for the old mobile phones, isn't it? I think, okay, if it wasn't intentional, like an old movie, yeah, if it's genuine, then that's okay. But yeah, it's all this false grain. I'm not keen on. Have we ordered any food?
I'm just going to do it now.
Just getting a curry ordered as I have another swig of my Super Bock. Hi Paul, hello Toby. breath is the best for cleaning. Funny enough, we are going to be doing a video on cleaning the TV. I'm gonna do that closer to sort of Black Friday when people are going to be buying TVs. But you know what? That's something that I do all the time because it's just the right amount of moisture to get this screen damp but not wringing wet, but it's enough to sort of give it that little bit of moisture to help get rid of any like sort of spots on the screen and things like that. I mean, people must think I'm mad if they ever look through my living room window and see me like huffing and puffing at a 65-inch screen. I must look like a right loony. How often do I change my TV? Well, when I'm actually not sent TVs, not that often, probably once every like 5 years or something like that. Generally until like the warranty one runs out, it's about 5 years, and I like, you know, move on and get down again. Then I get something else. But we have box.co.uk that send me TVs to test out, and I generally get to keep a couple of TVs a year out of all the TVs that we get. Most are sent back, obviously, so I just get them sent to me, I test it out, and it's then returned. But a couple I do get to keep, and generally they let me choose which of those TVs I want. So that's why you see some TVs, obviously I do more videos on than others, like this G1, because this is now my TV to do with what I please. But if you want to know as well, because I know this question pops up last time, how many TVs we've got at the moment? Well, we've got this 65-inch G1, which is my new daily driver, if you want to look at it like that. Then we still got the 65-inch C10 as well. We've got a 65-inch Q95, is it Q95T? I can't remember which one it is now. And a 65-inch Q90R. So 2 OLEDs, 2 QLEDs. And in the bedroom, it's actually a QLED that we use. And the reason why I do that is because generally I will leave things on the screen. I'll get in a bed, put something on, and quite often it will be stuck on a screen for most of the night then. So I thought it was better having the QLED rather than potentially risking anything with an OLED. And I like to keep the OLEDs for the living room anyway, because that's where I generally watch any movies and things like that. I'm not doing too good on this game. Oh, 40-inch C10 for gaming in my bedroom. Fair play, nice TV. Right, I can see again, few people are dropping in and out of the live stream. So I'm going to keep saying this because I need to help myself out here really with the channel. So if you are just joining us or have recently joined, please do me the massive favour of bear with me as I try and kill these pesky zombies. No, I'm down again. Yeah, if you could do me a massive favour and just spare me 1 second of your time to reach up and hit that thumbs up button. It makes a massive difference to the channel. People don't realise how much of a difference that really does help, just hitting that thumbs up button. Thank you very much for doing that. I can see it going up again already. It means the YouTube algorithm picks up on it, and yeah, they promote my video more. It means more people get to see it. It means the channel expands. So let's have a look. What else we got? Paul, that's the only thing stopping me from getting an OLED. Leaving it on a static image potentially might burn in. Not worth the headache. Yeah, I mean, I personally don't think for the average person in, say, like a living room setup, you've got much to worry about. I've been running these OLEDs for a long time. Like I said, maybe a bedroom situation for some may not be ideal. I think this is going to be the end of it now. Just try and finish a few of these off. But generally, I don't worry about burning now. But I can understand people worrying about it, which is fair enough. You know, they're not cheap TVs. And as I've said to people in the past, if you think that you are going to sit there worrying all the time about burning on a TV, don't get it. If you think you're still going to worry, even with all the advice, if you're still going to worry, you know, you buy these TVs, they're not cheap. Last thing you want to be doing is worrying about the bloody thing. You want to enjoy it, for God's sake. So I'd say don't worry about it, but if you're not going to take on that advice and you still will worry, look at something else. It just ain't worth the hassles. Do you know what I mean? You know, you don't want to spend out like 2-3 grand on something you're going to shit your pants on about every time you're putting the thing on. So you know, it's each to their own at the end of the day. Ah, oh, bloody hell. I'm spending more time on the floor than I'm stood up here. Right, let's have a look at some of your comments. Yeah, almost every day for hours. That's good advice, Paul. I've got these C6 ones. Luckily, had warranty. Now a living room TV only. Yeah, it's quite an older model. Again, like with the older ones, not so great with the burning prevention features, unfortunately. They have moved on quite a bit. Oh, 85-inch QLED or 77-inch OLED. Again, mate, well, I've done a video. I would put you a link to it, but I can't as I'm doing it live. Go and check out my video, like an OLED buyer's guide. In that video, you will find links where you can put in your dimensions of your seating position, or should I say distance from your TV to your seating position. This is going to be it now. There we go. And you can figure out how far, should I say, sorry, how big a screen you're going to need for your viewing distance. Really great, and it'll even recommend TVs that, you know, should be good as well. Generally, they are the OLEDs as well. So I wouldn't say it's a case of which is going to be better. Get the right size for the room first, and then make your mind up on what technology you want to go for. You know, if you've got a very bright living room, then maybe go for the QLED. If you've got a TV, a room, sorry, excuse me a second, a room that's maybe not so bright, then the OLED. But we don't personally have much of an issue with the brightness in our room, and we've got a south-facing living room, and I always personally prefer OLEDs anyway. But like I say, if it's very extreme brightness, like direct light onto a TV, you ain't going to go wrong with a QLED. Their brightness is just nuts. If I'm being totally honest, I find it a little bit too bright in just sort of general conditions. In our bedroom, I have it so low, it's ridiculous. You can never have it up full brightness. It just burns your eyeballs out. There's just no real point of doing that. So let's just pop the lights on a second. So, last bit of super box. And let's clear this off, get back to the menu then. Close that game down, see what people are saying. So I'm going to be wrapping up in a minute. If you do want to prioritize the question and you want to support the channel at the same time, let me just move around to the front. You can buy a super chat if you want. So again, if you don't know what that is, or a super sticker, basically you donate into the channel. You can put in pretty much any amount you want. And ask questions, so your question will be prioritized and you'll be supporting the channel at the same time. So if you want to do that, then you can do. So let's just move around the back again, because unfortunately my partner's just popped out and I can't do two things at once. So I've got to step around to the back to read what everyone is saying. Where has she gone? Has she gone out to get me curry or something like that? So there you go. The missus popped out. Thanks, Paul, for answering. Thanks for the wife for seeing one of my questions. Yeah, not a problem. I'll pass on your thanks. Love from Sweden. It is. I keep saying it's fascinating to see all the places you guys come from. I think it's absolutely mad. I can't get my head around it. There's so many people at the same time from all these different weird and wonderful places around the world tune in at the same time to watch me, which just seems crazy. You should really drink for every stream a new beer. Do you know what? It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea, that. And yeah, I might try and do that if I can get my hands on this stuff. Because at the moment, it's, like I was saying earlier, it's a real pain to get hold of some of these beers at the moment. Because there seems to be a little bit of a shortage. Can Warzone go 120 hertz with HDR and PS? Something went on there, it said reconnecting. Warzone, do you know what? I don't know on Warzone. I don't really play that, to be honest. 55-inch Q90 in the bedroom, 55-inch LG C10 for the living room when it arrives tomorrow. The first one arrived with a smash screen. Oh, sorry to hear that, mate. Hopefully you'll have better luck with the second one. And get back to me. I'd love to hear what you think of the OLED. I'm always interested to hear your feedback on these TVs. I mean, it's one thing me recommending them, but at the end of the day, it's you guys that are paying out for them. And yeah, I'm just always interested to see if your opinions of those TVs match up with mine. How are you? Yeah, I'm doing very well. Thank you, Smoke Gaming. So I'm just gonna go on this just for a couple of minutes and we'll wrap it up then, because it's going to be coming up then for 2.5 hours of a live stream. And you'll have to excuse me if the camera is a bit wobbly and all that, because earlier on in the live stream we had a bit of a fail with the gimbal. It failed on us massively, went all droopy. We had to disconnect it and we've had to rig it up another way now, the camera. So yeah, it's not looking perfect. What is OLED like for TV broadcast TV? Very good question. And not bad at all. Not bad at all. If I'm being totally honest, I'd say lower quality content, really bad lower quality content. I've always felt that the Samsung QLEDs have done a slightly better job upscaling that image and making it look a bit more sweeter. But it's certainly not bad. You know, I don't think you'd be disappointed. Put it that way. Why do you cuss on streams but not on videos? I just think it's a bit more down to earth. You know, at the end of the day, we all swear now and again. But the videos, I like to try and keep them a bit more sort of family friendly, because they're generally a lot more popular. So an unboxing video and things like that, not everyone might want to hear me swear and wear on these live streams. More relaxed, having a beer, a bit more laid back, that sort of attitude. You know, if it gets demonetized or anything like that, it's no biggie, because you know I'm not going to pull in lots of money off these sort of videos. So yeah, just a bit more down to earth. And yeah, I've had a couple of super chats come in there. And sorry about this, guys. What's happening is it's scrolling up so fast I can't keep up with it. So Flame, oh, it's going here. It keeps. What's this? Just a supported channel. $2. It's just gone. Flame something. Thank you very much for that, mate. Really, really do appreciate it. And yeah, it's great that you're getting behind me and supporting the channel. It's great if you're there. And there was someone else there with a super chat as well, I believe. Is that a super chat? Let me just get it up. I tell you what, mate, can you, there we go, let's just get this up and running. So, Hicks, oh, sorry, it's really sorry about this, guys. It keeps disappearing. Someone's put another super chat, I think, who said cheers. So thank you again for that. Really, really do appreciate everyone's support who was doing this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go back through this stream later, just in case I have missed anyone who has super chatted me, because the things move so fast through. When everyone says something, it moves up. It's hard to keep up, especially when you're gaming. And if I have missed anyone, or I don't feel I've got back to you enough, I'll put some comments in the comments section. Make sure you get that recognition, because I don't like to think of, I don't like people to go without their recognition who are supporting the channel. I'm not the sort of person who just wants to rake in the money, don't want to say thanks for anything like that. And like I said before, any amount that's donated to the channel will be put back into the channel as well, so you know you're directly helping the channel out. So at least it's not being wasted on utter junk or anything like that.
You can also grab some cash off the ground.
Right, let's have a look at these. Someone put there, will you be live stream? There is no junk. Well, yeah, I'll agree on that. Can you invite a couple of us to chill and just play games? Someone from California, I think it said. Yeah, like I said before, what I think I'm going to do is, like I say, do a live stream where I'll invite a couple of you guys along. What I do, I'll keep an eye out over the next couple of weeks on my community posts. What I do, I'll think of an idea, way around it that I can get a few of you guys, take it in turns, having a game on something, and yeah, we'll arrange it where we can, you know, hook up, have a few games, do it on a live stream, keep a few people entertained at the same time. It'd be nice to play with some of you guys as well. I know it's been suggested in the past, but I've never really got around to doing it. But yeah, I think now is the time that we should do that and do a bit more interacting with you guys, a bit of gaming, and that'd be a laugh. And we'll have to do some sort of vote on what game most people would like to see me playing with them, because obviously not everyone's got the same games. Did I order enough food for us all? Unfortunately not. No, just all for me. Chicken madras, peel of rice, a couple of poppadoms and a naan bread. I'm looking at the screen again. What's your opinion on Vanguard? Just backing through the questions there, making sure I ain't missing anything. I like the World War II games. I am a fan of them. I prefer them over all these futuristic ones and that. Don't get me wrong, this isn't the best what I'm playing now, but it is only a bit of a teaser at the end of the day, so I'm not sort of taking it as gospel that the game's going to be like this. Hopefully it'll be a bit more polished. And, you know, the map should be a hell of a lot better. As this is just some, like, training setup. Shot in the back. Sony, the best, in my opinion. Yeah, each to their own at the end of the day, you know. I don't think there's really any right or wrong. It's just personal preference, isn't it? And hopefully I'll get to test more Sonys as time goes on. I have requested it. Who's getting Battlefield 2042? Yeah, so I'll be ordering that. Again, I'm going to say it just one more time before we wrap anything up in your face. If you have recently joined, do me a favour and just smash that thumbs up button. It only takes 1 second of your time, but makes a massive difference to what happens with the channel. It means these videos get promoted more because the YouTube algorithm can see that you guys are liking it. Don't get me wrong, if you think it's a load of shit, don't bother, but give it a thumbs down. But if you do think it's good what I'm doing and you'd like to see more, up the arse there, then yeah, please just reach up and hit that thumbs button. Make a massive difference to the channel.
That's it. Take that.
Right. You encouraged me to buy an OLED. Thank you. It's a pleasure, mate. And hopefully you are enjoying it. Which one did you go for? Beta next month? Yeah, be good when that's out. And that'll be for the pre-order people, I'm guessing. I'm surprised I haven't let the Xbox owners have a go on this. Feel a bit sorry for them, really. It's not nice you buy a console and then it's like, oh yeah, this is only for the PlayStation. Bit out of order, really, that, but hey ho.
Team Easy's been eliminated. You just bagged a round. Nice work, soldier.
Greetings from Australia. Right. So if you are just joining me, this is Call of Duty Vanguard on the PS5 and the 65-inch LG... Oh, someone just shot me. And again. 65-inch LG G1 OLED.
You've got 10 seconds. Careful there. You've got under 10 lives left.
Right, let's have a look. What will you watch when you eat your curry? Probably something on Netflix. It was something I was watching last night. I only got a little into it. And apparently it's really good. And it's called Clickbait. Apparently people are raving about it. It was like the #1 in the UK yesterday. So I'll probably carry on and watch a bit more of Clickbait. And that is no clickbait. Right then. Come on, where are you?
Team Charlie's down for the count. Only 6 teams remaining.
So has any of you guys played this yet? No, a few of you are saying you don't think it's that great.
You've got 10 seconds.
Oh, he's on my side. What am I doing?
Team George has been sacked. That's it. Take their lives.
There we go. So what I'm going to do now then is I'm going to wrap this up, I think, because we have been going for a staggering 2 hours and 33 minutes. I can't believe how late it is. Blimey. Well, like I said, if you've just joined me, I started this. I jumped out of the shower, ran downstairs because I said I'd do it live for 8 p.m. Unfortunately, it was about 10 minutes late because it was a shower after I just had a workout. And yeah, just jumped straight onto the live stream and wow, it's now 10:45 at night. So yeah, pretty nuts to be honest that I've been going this long. But anyway, it's been great doing another live stream with you guys. And once again, if you've enjoyed this, and maybe even if you're watching it back on the playback, then please give me a thumbs up and put a comment below. It all helps with the YouTube algorithm. And hopefully I will catch you guys on the next one. So, bye for now.